Don't look now, but the LA Lakers look really good. After starting with an abysmal 0-5 record, the Lakers had a gazillion issues that set them back. Their three-point free throw shooting, their defense that started to tail off, and the Russell Westbrook fit in the starting lineup. Beyond that, you had people questioning Anthony Davis' will to win and his apparent fall-off, with people even trying to entertain the idea of the Lakers trading him mid-season. But over the last 6 games, the Lakers are 5-1, Anthony Davis looks as dominant as ever, and everything looks to be clicking for the purple and gold. In this video, we'll learn how the Lakers are turning their season around after their 0-5 start. But before we do that, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for more content like this. Over the last 6 games, the Lakers have averaged 120 points a night, have shot 51% from the field, shot 36% from 3, and made a shocking 86% of their free throws. And while all of this success can't be pinpointed to just one player, we have to acknowledge how Anthony Davis has been playing out of his mind. Through the first 3 games of this 6-game stretch, AD averaged a dominant 35 points, 17 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal on 62% from the field and 91% from the free throw line. And in doing so, he became just the 3rd Laker ever to record 3 straight games of 30 plus points and 15 plus rebounds in 3 straight games. The thing is, he did it again in a loss against the Phoenix Suns, where he scored 37 points, grabbed 21 rebounds, and shot 94% from the free throw line. And what you should probably have noticed as a result of his dominant play is the fact that he's getting even more attention from the defense, which has made life a bit easier for his teammates. This was so refreshing to see because even though he was statistically great this season, this is more in line with what fans wanted to see. Not necessarily 35 and 15 every night, but the dominant Anthony Davis that could arguably be the most impactful player on both ends of the floor on any given night. Moreover, before we even highlight Westbrook's bench role, we really need to highlight the others, and it's fitting that we start with Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker has easily been one of the biggest surprises for me this season because he didn't seem to be the perfect fit for this Lakers team. Sure, he could jump through the roof, finish inside, and provide some scoring punch, but he was a bad 3-point shooter from every metric last season. Last year, he shot just 31% from 3 overall, 33% on catch and shoot threes, and just 26% on pull-up threes. But this season, it's safe to say that I'm happily wrong about him. He's shooting 38% from 3 overall and 38% on catch and shoot attempts, and what's even more impressive is that he's doing this on 5 attempts a game. He's putting up a career high of 17 points a night on 48% shooting, and during the Lakers' 5-1 stretch has averaged 20 points on 50% shooting, 45% from 3, and 94% from the free throw line. Again, I'm extremely happy that I was wrong about Walker's impact coming into the season, but one guy that I was pretty high on was Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves is having an ultra efficient season as he's dishing in 10 points a night on 53% shooting, 38% from 3, and 92% from the free throw line. Additionally, the returns of Dennis Schroeder and Thomas Bryant are sure to help this team as well. Schroeder's been a bit up and down after he finally suited up for Lakers this season, but the 21 points he put up against the Spurs pretty much assures the impact that he can have on this team once again, as it's always valuable to have another guard that can handle the ball, play make, and knock down threes at a solid clip, and it's nice to have a backup big that can roll to the basket, finish inside, and occasionally stretch the floor. So, with the others covered, let's go to discussing Russell Westbrook's new role off of the Lakers bench. Russ isn't perfect by any means by coming off the bench, but this is the most confident, decisive, and willing version that we've seen from him since joining the purple and gold. Russ is historically great with the ball in his hands and can be used most effectively with proper rhythm and opportunity. So instead of placing the bulk of his minutes with LeBron and AD, who definitely love to have their touches as well, he can consequently do more off the bench. Russ is still someone who can push the pace and finish at the rim. He's still a good playmaker at 7 assists a game, and he's doing what's asked of him for the most part. I think the funniest part by far about Russ, at least to me, is the fact that he's really struggled from the field during this Laker 5-1 stretch, and not many people are talking about it. He shot just 33% from the field, 20% from 3, and 58% from the free throw line in that stretch. But this is just a perfect example of the team's success overshadowing some shortcomings on the team. However, Russ was sensational coming off the bench in the 8 games prior, putting up 19 points a night on 47% from the field and 46% from 3, that I expect him to be much better offensively than he's been recently. Last but certainly not least, we have to talk about LeBron James and this extremely weird season for him. For much of this season, it really looked like Father Time was winning, as LBJ wasn't playing to the extremely high level that we were used to seeing. He looked sluggish at times, wasn't finishing shots that he'd usually finish, and is only shooting 29% from 3 this season on 7 attempts a game. But in his return from a 2-week absence, he played his best basketball of the season in back-to-back games against the San Antonio Spurs on the road. He averaged 30 points and 10 rebounds across the 2 games and shot 50% from the field, 50% from 3 on 8 attempts a game, and 100% from the free throw line, taking over in the 4th quarter to secure the Lakers their first 2 road wins of the season. Overall, Darvin Ham and the Lakers are for sure making steps in the right direction. They may not have beaten teams like the Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, or the Portland Trail Blazers in that stretch, but remember, this was literally a winless team just a month ago that's now finding their footing. Anthony Davis is now playing some of the best basketball of his career as a Laker. Lonnie Walker is playing the best basketball of his career. Russ is thriving overall in his bench role, and now LeBron is back and getting his feet under him. So, even though the Lakers sit at the bottom of their division at this moment, there's definitely hope for the purple and gold. With that being said, let me know in the comments section how you feel about the Los Angeles Lakers. What's impressed you the most about this 5-1 stretch that the Lakers have had, and also let me know whether this play is sustainable. Also, what do you think the ceiling of this Lakers team to be this season? Let me know in the comments section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and also be sure to sub for more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.